So here we are in my most recent Throt campaign. I've uncovered what I believe to be 3 bugs with the Skaven. The first 2 are what I would consider general Skaven bugs, and then the last one is going to be one that's for Throt's campaign himself. So if we zoom in here, we're in Festus' zone, and we're going to be specifically talking about plagues. Now we know that Pestilence is having some problems with plagues, but it looks like it moves on to more factions than just Pestilence. So if we look at this army here, was built specifically for the purposes of invading this region here after popping down my Pestilence scheme, which induces a plague in the area. So this settlement did not have a plague beforehand. You can see that none of these settlements over here that border this region have a plague to put one there. So it's not like it popped up randomly over the course of the end turn. Last turn, I initiated this with my Plague Priest. Now, if you look at this plague, you'll see that this is a Festus plague, which, even though I'm the person who initiated it, it's a Festus plague, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now, it may not have spread to this army yet, so there's no attrition going on there, but we can also see that there's no attrition going on in the settlement either, which is not the purpose of the Skaven plagues. Also, bug 2, this army should be immune to attrition from plagues. It has a Grey Seer of Plague, it has a Plague Priest, and it has, count them, 17, excuse me, public education math, Plague Monks. If I move this person out of the settlement, we start taking attrition. And then our last bug for today, dealing specifically with Throt, has to do with the Flesh Laboratory. So if we go into the Flesh Laboratory, there is a technology that allows you to increase your Flesh Lab mutagen capacity from 100 to 200. It's called the Deep Freezer, and you can see that it's been purchased in this. In Warhammer 2, there was a visual bug that said that this was going to degrade over time if you were over the 100 mark, even if you had purchased that. So you saw that it was purchased. We have the visual bug, but now in Warhammer 3, if I hit end turn,
4 hours later,
mutagen degeneration. We had 120, and now we're down to 101. So it's no longer just a visual bug in Warhammer 3, but now we have an actual bug with this technology in the Flesh Laboratory. So I hope that these indicated bugs help you with your next campaign. I know that the game's in beta. There's going to be bugs. There's always going to be bugs. But if you know where they're at, then you can avoid them and help build a campaign and campaign strategy that is still fun regardless of the holes that exist. And hopefully this will get patched up in short order and this video becomes obsolete. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.